to the first lesson of theory of quadratic equations. Our learning objective of today's lesson is to understand nature of roots and about discriminant. We tell nature of roots after solving them, but today we'll learn how to tell the nature of root without actually solving the question or the equation. Here I've written quadratic formula, and in this quadratic formula I am highlighting a certain expression. What is this? This is called discriminant, which tells us about nature of root without solution of the question. Here I am quoting summary chart. In summary chart we'll be watching that how discriminant tells us about nature of root. The discriminant will be 0 at that time. If the discriminant will be 0, you will say that the roots are real, equal and rational. If your discriminant will be greater than 0, means a positive number and a perfect square also, you will say that roots are real, distinct and rational. The next thing is that if you will have the positive roots, the roots will be the discriminant will be greater than 0, means positive discriminant but not a perfect square. At that time you will say that roots are real, distinct and irrational. The next is if your discriminant will be less than 0, means negative number, you will say that roots are imaginary roots. And in the end, if your discriminant will be greater than or equal to 0, the roots will be real. I'm going to quote an example over here, which is in terms of y. After comparing the coefficient of y square is 4, so a is 4, b is 3 and c is minus 1. When I will put all these values into the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac, what I will get? I will get 25. As 25 is greater than 0 and 25 square is also a perfect square number. So, according to the summary chart, what the summary chart tells us? Summary chart says us that if any value will be greater than 0, means a positive number and a perfect square, your roots will be real, distinct and rational. So, in this question, our roots which are giving us 25 are the real roots. To grasp the idea more clearly, let's see a demonstrating video. Student, I've written quadratic equation over here. So from this quadratic equation, let's write quadratic formula, that is minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. We have read over here that b square minus 4ac is representative of discriminant. So today we'll be, by the help of discriminant, this quadratic formula, we will be watching this thing, that whether the roots or the values of x are real or complex. And here we'll be using discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. This one. We'll be using discriminant b square minus 4ac, and we'll verify with the help of quadratic formula. Let's start our part 1, in which I'm writing a standard quadratic equation. Keep in mind, if the equation will not be standard, you'll make it standard by shifting all the values on one side and other side will be 0. Here coefficient of x square is 2, x is minus 7, so b is minus 7 and c is 1. Discriminant, I'm directly calculating by putting all the values in b square minus 4ac, which is 41, means greater than 0. So let's start writing quadratic formula minus b plus minus. Instead of b square minus 4ac, I'm writing d divided by 2a. Now put all the values. I will put minus 7 instead of b because my minus plus, and instead of d discriminant it's 41, 2 into 2, 2 into a means 4, 2 into 2 4 ho jayega, and here as it is greater than 0 and non-perfect, because we know that 41 is not a perfect square of any number, and as it is greater than 0 also, we can see after finding the value or the root with the quadratic formula, it's again greater than 0 and not perfect square. So again it's not perfect. So the roots of the x are what they are representing. They are representing q dash, means real roots. By the summary chart we know that if it will be greater than 0, non-perfect, so roots will be real and unequal. I've written q dash means real and unequal. In part 2, again I'm going to consider standard quadratic equation, 2x square plus 2a minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. After comparing coefficient a is 2, b is minus 2 and c is 1. So let me put into the quadratic formula. Sorry, discriminant, and discriminant it's minus 4. I've directly calculated b square minus 4ac, and that is less than 0, means a negative number. keep in mind the summary chart also, and here I'm going to apply this in the quadratic formula. Instead of b square minus 4ac, I've written minus 4 because I've already calculated it. Again, if you see here under the root there is a minus sign. We have read in the previous class, in the previous session, that if any negative sign will be under the root, it becomes iota, and square root of 4 is 2, which shows that if in that question the roots were real and unequal, here it's because of iota the roots are complex conjugate, means complex number, they are belonging from imaginary number because iota is present there, and here it is consisting of plus minus both signs, which is complex conjugate of each other, conjugates of each other, and here roots are complex roots. You can see the discriminant which is less than 0, which again shows us that it's complex. Here is your today's assignment, and the assignment is from the book. You will be solving exercise question. In the first question you will be finding discriminant, and which formula is for discriminant? It's b square minus 4ac. You need to just apply that formula and find the discriminant. In the next question they are asking us nature of roots by quadratic equation. You'll in this question you'll find discriminant, and with the help of discriminant and summary chart which we have learned today, you'll be telling nature of root, and later on what you will do, you'll verify the result by quadratic formula also. I hope you have learned all these concepts. Thank you.